അതിലും തോറ്റി ഇതിലും കൂടെ തോറ്റ കാര്യം കിടന്നുറങ്ങാം. എനിക്ക് വയ്യ. പബ്ജി നോക്കിയിട്ട് പോയി. I don't care. Okay. ഇന്നത്തെ ലോക്കൽ കൗണ്ടർ ടാർഗറ്റിൽ ആരെ കൊടുക്കും? എംബാപ്പേനെ കൊടുക്കണോ റൊണാൾഡോനെ കൊടുക്കണം? എംബാപ്പേനെ കൊടുക്കണം. അയ്യോ സ്ക്വാഡ് നോക്കോ. കീപ്പറെ സ്ക്വാഡൊന്നല്ല, ഇതിനോടും ഞാൻ തോക്കും. പക്ഷെ കളിച്ച് മിക്കതിൽ അറിയൂ അമ്മച്ചി.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And already we're underway here. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Tries to play it through. Beckenbauer gets across to intercept that. Mbappe. Looking to play him in. Spread it left. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I really like this lad, Jules Koundé, a lot. He isn't the biggest, but he's known for having a big character that makes up for that. He's brilliant in boxes, and he can outmuscle opponents that are much bigger than him. You add a little bit of pace to that, and he's a formidable presence at the back.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they... Mendes. All is over the line. So we're still where we started right now. Threads one in. And he's on his way. Mbappe. Referee has just said play on. Mbappe couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
And that is a little undercooked. That is good alertness. He's a sharp little ball here. Mendes can get it clear. It's going to be another throw. That's been drilled, and the shots! Well, the ball's run loose here, and again! Goal! Atletico Mineiro! How very smart. He just got it right.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
After 29 minutes is
Atletico Mineiro have taken the lead.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Nico Williams proves just a little bit too strong. Ball driven towards the far post. Defending of the desperate variety. Looking for options for movement. Takes a shot. Cruyff, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Pass somewhat off target. This might spell danger. Real chance! A wonderful effort, all by
അതൊക്കെ
himself.
ഗോളാണ്.
I think he's a little
തേങ്ങ.
annoyed with himself there, Peter, because he did pretty much everything right up to the end.
Kimmich. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, good ball. Well, that looks a decent ball. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Mbappe, oh, shooting chance! And that's it for the first
എത്ര
half.
എണ്ണാ മിസ് ചെയ്യുന്നേ?
Ruthless ending. Atletico Mineiro are up by one then, but really feel they should be up by more.
Yeah.
Would you like to express on the first half?
Well, I think the scoreline offers a fair reflection of the level of endeavour from both teams. I think they lead because they did most of the probing. A little more penetration, I think, should help them get the job done.
Atletico Mineiro have made the crucial breakthrough and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break.
Substitution in progress.
And the second half gets underway. Atletico Mineiro carrying a one-goal lead. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And this is Cruyff. Great chance! They've scored! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Substitution for Atletico Mineiro. Number 7, Mbappe.
The manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. He got amongst the goals here, and now he takes his leave.
I think he's put in a good shift, and their fans appreciate that. I think he could feel pretty happy with the contribution he's made.
Atletico Mineiro are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
And it's Rice. Nemecha, nicely weighted ball. Played into space. That should get the job done. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Swept in. Cristiano Ronaldo! Just cruising. They are cruising. And they are pulling clear here. That was easy. Almost too easy.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Atletico Mineiro still have the cards to affect this game. Clipped into space. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great position.
There's the shot! It's loose and... Oh, he's been caught napping! He's played it long. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Cruyff aims beyond the defence. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Atletico Mineiro clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Sterling. And he shoots! And yes, it's there!
Perché oggi?
Wonderfully smooth, smart, and slick.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Substitution for Atletico Mineiro. Number 18.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Dönberg harika.
So is this the start of a comeback?
Lyfter.
Kimmich. Number 5. Franz Beckenbauer. Coming on the field. Number 20.
Wiggles his way
Dönberg.
through.
Messi. Number 11.
It's a
Rijkaard.
cute ball.
Number 13. Eduardo Camavinga. Number 4.
This is Ronaldo.
Cannavaro. Substitutions taking place.
Knocks it into space. Sterling. Nemecha cuts out the pass. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Davis plays it long. Messi! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Atletico Mineiro with the corner. They're first. And this is Forlan. Madrid have the chance. Has a shot! And again the keeper stands strong. It's their second corner of the game. Pavard gets good distance on it.
There will be 5 minutes added
Keep the
time.
ball and to win the game. It really is that simple. Now this could be a chance. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Great vision. That pass isn't the best. Ah, that's a fine interception. And that's it. Atletico Mineiro can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game
everybody,
yet to
and
kick
welcome
off.
to today's
The
match.
excitement already palpable.
Hakikaten.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So that's got things underway. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mbappe picks it up out wide. Khan completing his first century of appearances here today, and that has not gone unnoticed.
Yeah, this is the first big landmark he'll hit, Peter, so I'm not sure he sees any real significance in it, but to me, it's a foundation that can only stand him in good stead for the remainder of his career.
Now, can they get him away? Foden, very nicely done. Some good work on the right flank here. And he plays one through. Mbappe is on his own. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Messi. Now it's Foden. Oh, super find. And that is expertly dealt with. And he's quick to get it clear again. And that pass just didn't quite work. Plays a sharp little ball here. And this is Forlan. And the shot! Goal! Atletico Mineiro!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Atletico Mineiro have penetrated for the first time.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
He can get that clear. Azar. And the two sides separated by the game's face to face with the keeper. Shot, surely! No mistake! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. So smooth. A signature finish.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Atletico Mineiro are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And we have our very first corner. Cannavaro can get it clear. And they've got rid. Foden. Messi. Messi! Now it's Forlan. Camavinga. Now it's Mbappe. Just a goal. Chance for a shot!
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
And that is a little undercooked. And here's Mbappe. 5 minutes till the break. Beckenbauer. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Nemecha. And here's Mbappe. Clipped into space.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Looking for options for movement. And the first 45 minutes are up. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Atletico Mineiro really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have gone another one
Hello,
and killed the
everybody,
game
and
off
please
completely?
join me in
Possibly.
wishing a
But
happy
as long as
wedding
they can
anniversary
keep up
for
the
one of our
intensity,
fan club
maintain
members.
the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
Atletico Mineiro are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far.
Substitution on the field. Number 41, Esteban.
And we're off again.
Number 47, Phil
And it's
Foden.
Forlan. Kante spots it and
Number
intercepts.
26.
Distributed tidily.
Number 15.
Messi.
Vinicius Junior.
Here's Mbappe. Koundé with the clearance. Tries to pass it through. He's found a way through. Now can he... He's had a shot! They've won a corner. Oh, shooting chance! That's going to go a long way. Beckenbauer. Koundé. Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up.
Decent chance! Goal! Back within one. They have them in their sights again.
അത് ഗോളായിരുന്നു ഞാൻ ഒരു
Forced the
കറക്റ്റ്
error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing team. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Vinicius Junior.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
And he's there to get it away. But they've got it again. So 2-1 now, and things have got a whole lot more enthralling here.
Yeah, this is a real psychological test now that will tell us whether one side buckles and the other kicks on.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Alexander-Arnold. Camavinga. This might spell danger. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Alexander-Arnold is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Vinicius Junior. Look at the space. Savinho! He's got to be quick to recover. Oh, what has happened here? Great chance!
എടാ എന്തുവാടാ കാണിക്കുന്നേ
Right back in it. Almost no time remaining. Game still on. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
എമ്മാതിരി നല്ല കളിയായിരുന്നു ചുമ്മാ തിളച്ചു വന്നു.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
And he's only too happy to take that back. Oh, it's come loose.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game...
And this is Ronaldo. Can he finish? Oh, that's incredible! Late in the day, this could well be it. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Well, it's an inspired substitution.
There will be
Terrific
5
move by
minutes
the boss.
added time.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Atletico Mineiro take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
And it's Van Nistelrooy. Cruyff. And that has been clubbed away. And that will be the final act. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to it. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Milan.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's down to business here. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. It's a searching pass. And a chance! Oh, that wasn't far away. Atletico Mineiro with the corner, there first. And it's hoisted clear. Hit into the middle. Milan has the chance to go the other way. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Looking for a runner. Floated through. Batistuta receives it in a wide position. Nemecha gets it clear.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Pass somewhat off target. That has been cut short. And it's Gullit. Fernando Torres. So it is still 0-0. Can he get on the end of this? Torres was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Ronaldo is flagged offside. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Milan clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see...
Oh, he's been caught napping! Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. Beckham. Kimmich.
Milan have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Nemecha. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Torres! Oh, that's quite incredible!
Oh, what a superb finish to this first half from a great player. It's lifted the whole mood of the team and indeed the fans, and it should be enough to ensure they go into the break with a narrow but very welcome advantage.
He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give...
And it's half-time here. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Takes a shot.
എന്തിനാണെങ്കിൽ ഷോട്ട്സിൽ വെച്ചു കൊടുക്കുന്നത്?
Vital touch. Fernando Torres clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Gullit plays it short. Now there's a fine ball. Milan have their second corner now. Gullit with the short one. That's an excellent interception. And now a sudden chance to counter. Nicely shaped ball. Kimmich. Cruyff. Now it's Mbappe. Atletico Mineiro do have a chance to counter here. Chance, surely! Has another go! They want to be quick to recover this. And it's Cruyff. He's gone for goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
And here's Batistu, takes the shot! It's in!
എന്തിനാണ് അവന്റെ മുടുക്കളൊക്കെ ബാറ്റിട്ട്
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed
Ay,
is
ay,
slippery.
ay.
Defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, smashing header! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
Substitution for Atletico Mineiro. Number 13.
So time for
Eduardo
change.
Camavinga.
This one has been on the cards for a little while.
Johan Cruyff. Number 2. Felix Metscher. Number 10. Cristiano Ronaldo. Coming on the
Now
field.
it's Rice.
Number 41.
Now it's Mbappe.
Rice.
This is Hazard.
Number 15.
Good ball. And he shoots! Oh, the ball's come loose here.
Number 21.
Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game. And he's taking no chances there. Oh, that's superb. Milan are looking to go forward now. And the shot! Goal! How very smart. He just got it right.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a double. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Real chance!
Ay, ay.
Atletico Mineiro really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed.
And the finish! He scores! Atletico Mineiro are level! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
This has become one superb game of shapes to shoot! Goal! Atletico Mineiro! And the comeback is complete! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Atletico Mineiro take the lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Look at, can he finish? And yes, it's there! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep looking...
That's that, the end. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game. From those players, what unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Mbappe, very much the man of the moment. His boots at their twinkling best. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
What a game. What a show of character. It wasn't looking good at one stage. It was quite flat in the first 45 minutes. But that's how you turn things around. You get a purpose in your game, and you go for it.
Well, that's it for tonight's match. So just remains for me to thank Jim Begden alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
Yeah. In the league with all matches played on Legend, and a total of 90 points. 21 matches using the position teams. Big number. $4,497 എന്നിട്ടും കയറിയില്ലേ ഞാൻ ഡിവിഡിയിലേക്ക് കയറാൻ കിടക്കുന്ന വീഴുന്നു 10-45 കളി കപ്പൽ മുങ്ങിക്കോട്ടെ പതിക്കടലിൽ മുങ്ങിക്കോട്ടെ അമ്മേ അടുത്ത തീപ്പൊരിപ്പൊന്നും വരുന്നത് ഇവന്മാരൊക്കെ സ്കോർ വിഷ്ണവി സാമ്രാജ്യം കാണണം അജയം സൂര്യചന്ദ്രതാര കണകണ Manchester'de o kadar Kylian Mbappé var. Kylian Mbappé ne tutuyor? Gणपति मनसा स्मरामि महागणपति.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Against Barcelona.
The pre-match build-up has been
Atletico
fantastic.
Mineiro
Now,
versus
the game
Barcelona.
itself.
Barcelona. 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 Apa tuh ini ya?
So we're up and running. And the return pass.
Aneh. Ini udah അറിയാം.
Okay, I'm probably going to be accused of fullback bias again, Peter, but Giuliano Belletti is someone I see as having a key role.
Your type of player?
Yeah, he's very competent defensively, first and foremost.
Shot at goal! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. He read that really well and stopped it.
Rice. Played out to the left flank. Valverde. He can run onto that.
Yo.
This is Puskas! And now it's a race for the ball. Nicely aimed pass. Forlan is herring after that one. And that could set him on his way.
Ay, yeah.
Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, good-looking ball. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Kimmich. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. That's a lovely, neat pass. Forlan was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Vinicius Junior looking tidy in possession here.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Puskas. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Forlan. Now it's Mbappe. That's an imaginative pass. It's best to keep... Oh, he's been caught on it here. That was very necessary. Beckenbauer. He's a sharp little ball here. Here's now Mbappe!
അത്ര നേരം നന്നായിട്ട് കളിച്ചിട്ട് അത് കൊണ്ട് തുറച്ചല്ലോടാ നീ.
Such a delicate
keeper, and he won it with a cracking piece of trickery.
എന്റെ പൊന്നു റെക്കോർഡ് റേസേ കേറിപ്പോ.
taken the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
അത്ര നന്നായിട്ട് കളിച്ചു വന്നിട്ട്
Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Atletico Mineiro can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Now it's Mbappe, and he's found a way past. Bastoni can get it clear. Well, momentarily the situation was perilous, but his alertness has saved the day.
Some inspired work that. It's good that someone knew exactly what they were doing.
And here's Mbappe. He's cut it out. That's going to go a long way. And this is Forlan. Rodri with the clearance. Casillas. Some resolute defending there. Quality ball. Nicely weighted ball. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And here's Mbappe! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
No, it's come to nothing. Your impression so far, Jim?
Atletico Mineiro are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
Nicked it back promptly. Messi. Valverde. Now it's Mbappe.
Barcelona clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Mbappe. Played right into his path.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Atletico Mineiro, number 21, Diego Forlan. Number 18, Johan Cruyff. Number 8,
It's a sharp
അയ്യേ
pass. Gets it away.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Barcelona couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
And that will be it. Well, that was tense. The two parties
എന്ത്
separated by
നായ
games. Only
കളിച്ചത്
really
മൊത്തം ഞാൻ
meaningful moments.
കൊണ്ടുവരാം.
Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest.
Just a quick announcement and an exciting.
പിന്നെയും പോയതാകട്ടെ നാശം പിടിക്കാനായിട്ട്. നല്ലോണം കളിച്ചിട്ട് ഏതെങ്കിലും ഒരുത്തരം കൊണ്ടുവരും. നമ്മുടെ സ്ക്വാഡ് കൊണ്ടുവരും. എന്ത് തേങ്ങ, എനിക്ക് ഗോൾ കീപ്പർ ഇല്ല. അടുത്തത്
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. The action has already started. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
അമ്മേ.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Keeper's dealt with that. Stojkovic.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt, and
He's got tall. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Forlan is offering a wry smile there.
Played into space. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Brazil have produced some of the best centre-halves around, and I think Militao is up there in that lineage, Peter. He's very quick and aggressive, and while he does have the odd mistake in him, or certainly did in his earlier career, he's maturing fast and he's easing that out of his game, and he can go all the way to the very top.
Okay, interesting. Probing pass. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Kunde. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, well measured. Face to face with the keeper. Can he finish? Goal! Atletico Mineiro! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive. The finish, exquisite.
So we have Mbappe.
അയ്യേ.
Mbappe unable to make it happen. weapon for all his good intentions. Aimed beyond the defence. Serginho. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now, can they get him away? Well, that's well seen too. Azar. Van Dijk cuts it out. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And the referee brings the first half to a close. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Please have your entry
Some
tickets
first half
at hand,
thoughts?
as it's time
Well,
to
I'm a little
announce
bit
today's
worried for
winning
them
lottery
and the
numbers.
way they've looked in transitions, Peter. They've been a bit exposed, so they might be only one down, but they can't afford to have any more sloppy moments. Concede another, and we know it's an awful long way back.
Atletico Mineiro have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0.
Substitutions taking place.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Atletico Mineiro really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this. Cristiano Ronaldo really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Big chance!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Ronaldo chasing after it. That's a nicely shaped ball. He's away! Can he finish?
എന്താണ് കാണിക്കുന്നത്?
Real chance and a real let-off.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that. If only he managed to retain his composure.
Looking for a runner. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Can he get it through? Now it's Forlan. 60 minutes played. Mbappe. And he's quick to get it clear again. And the shot's on here. Eder Militao defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. That has not gone well. Tries from distance. Howson.
Atletico Mineiro have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
And that's another good win of the ball. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe. Ajax really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Forlan! And the keeper
Yeah.
couldn't hold it. No mistake. Ajax are level.
The goal scorer for
Some
Ajax.
heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Coming on the field is number 21, Diego Forlan.
Substitution in progress.
എന്ത് തേങ്ങയാണ്.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Ajax grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Ajax really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue.
Ajax desperately searching for the winner here. And it's Baggio.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Van Dijk threads one in, and he's cleared it out of harm's way. Ball is over the line.
Substitution.
Musiala.
Four
This is
added minutes
Ribery.
has been indicated.
Ajax claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. Desperate defending required here. Header comes in! Harmlessly behind. Four extra minutes added on. Rice gathers from the goal kick. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing, and both sides, as it turns out, unable.
എന്തൊരു കഷ്ടം. ഈ തേങ്ങ സാധനം.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Against
And the
Argentina.
mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And as you can see, we've already started here. Schneider.
അല്ലേ സ്നൈഡർ
Schneider going full steam
ഇതിന്റെ ഒരു
ahead down
സ്നൈഡർ
the
ഒക്കെ
left
ഉണ്ടോ?
flank.
ആരാണെങ്കിലും
Important interception. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Looking for a runner. McTominay cuts out the pass. Oh, no joy this time. Caceres calmly anticipates.
We're in the presence of goalkeeping greatness, a man with total command of his defence.
So I wouldn't fancy going eyeball to eyeball with him.
No, I mean, I always like a vociferous keeper, and Oliver Kahn would be perfect for me.
And here's Schneider. And he's being shifted off it. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Goes for goal!
Clear ചെയ്യണം ഫസ്റ്റ് ടൈം
Assured keeper there.
അങ്ങനെ വരുന്ന അപ്പോൾ തന്നെ
Very,
ക്ലിയർ
very
ചെയ്യണം
good. You can't ask for much more than
അന്നേരം
that.
സ്കോർ കണ്ടില്ലേ
Argentina with the corner. They're first. He's got tall.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Atletico Mineiro are looking to go forward now. Cruyff, a true great in every sense of the word. It's a lovely, neat pass. Atletico Mineiro are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. McTominay. That has been cut short. Now that's well seen too. And it's Del Piero. Thinks about the shot. Picked chance for a shot! Goal! Argentina! There is the breakthrough!
അറിയണം
A momentary
എങ്ങനെ
lapse
കളിക്കാറ്
mercilessly exploited.
കാണാൻ
They were
കളിക്കുന്ന നമ്മള്
absolutely lethal.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
A 1-0 lead established.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do. Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
There will be 1 minute added
This is
time.
Ronaldo. That's been intercepted. That was well
അയ്യേ
Well stopped.
And it's half-time here. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So we're straight... And he shoots!
കുറെ കൊടുക്കാറുണ്ട് അല്ലേ
It's awkward, but he had a good
പറ്റില്ല
crack at it. Cleared without hesitation. Argentina have the chance to go the other way. Oh, well played, well played. Schneider, who's set up one goal so far. Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. Nicely weighted ball. This looks promising. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Now by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. No, no way through. Irwin.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, denied. And Messi! Now, in he goes again. Oh, no, a quite unbelievable miss.
Well, he certainly reacted quicker than anyone else, Peter. He just couldn't keep his composure in the end.
Substitution for Atletico Mineiro. Number 10.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Johan Cruyff. Number 2. Felix Metscher. Number 41. Rice. Coming on the field. Number 21.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Number 22.
He's quick to snatch him back.
Number
McTominay.
5. Franz
Your impression so far, Jim?
Number
Well, considering
13.
they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
And the return pass. Here's Ricky Puig. Atletico Mineiro still have the cards to affect this game. Camavinga receives it in a good position here. Oh, this is a great heading finish! Goal! And with the match slipping away, they have pulled themselves off the canvas. Forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game. Atletico Mineiro really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, what? And a shot!
Oh,
And that's a real chance missed.
Mbappe has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
It's their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, that's a very... Goes for a shot!
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Forwards and with intent. Del Piero.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And here's Van Nistelrooy! That was no routine save.
Van Nistelrooy really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Joshua Kimmich. Coming on the field is number 11. Rijkaard.
Desperate defending required here. Rijkaard with the clearance. He's gone for goal! Denied by an instinctive save.
Beckham clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
The message is simple, defend this with your lives. And he's there to clear it. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for...
ജയിക്കാൻ പറ്റുന്നില്ല മറ്റേ ഫോർമേഷനുള്ള കേട്ടോ. നല്ല തോണി പോലെ ആക്കിയിട്ടുണ്ടല്ലോ.
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Turkey.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We have already started here. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Looking for options for movement. Van Nistelrooy.
ഇല്ല ശാപം
In false goals, we have a player who can pull all the strings and
the shot! Cleared without complication.
ഇവനൊക്കെ എന്തോ പറയാനാ.
And it's
ഇതിനോട് ഞാൻ എങ്ങനെയാ കളിക്കുക?
He's had it taken off him. And this is Ronaldo, and he's on his way. Cristiano Ronaldo! Goal! Atletico Mineiro! And Atletico Mineiro score first. And that really is so impressive. I doubt very much that this was in the script. First quarter of an hour gone. Now it's Villa. David Villa! Just off target. David Villa. David Villa.
oh, good read. He read that really well and stopped it.
And the shot's on here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Neymar, and he welcomes it in. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Conte is going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Xabi Alonso, Neymar. Spread out to the left. gone for a throw-in. Van Nistelrooy, who does have an assist to his name. Van Nistelrooy. And that could set him on his way.
There will be 1
And he's
minute
running
added
through.
time.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Can he finish? Sticks it away. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement.
And the whistle goes for half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this
Hello,
stage.
everybody, and please join me in
Atletico
wishing a
Mineiro
happy
go in
wedding
at
anniversary
half-time on
for
a
one of our
comfortable
fan club
two-goal
members.
cushion.
Gila.
Substitution.
Whistle goes, and
Good
we start
lad.
the second half. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Kimmich. Well-timed, excellent interception. And that has been clubbed away. Can he get on the end of this? It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Cristiano Ronaldo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Atletico Mineiro with the corner, there first. Terrific header! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Haaland! Here's a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Stood up well to him there. And now a sudden chance to counter. Haaland! Oh, poor contact, nothing on the shot.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Almost an hour gone. Great ball if he can get there. And that is masterful defending. Out of play for a goal.
The masterful defending out ഏറ്റവും ഇല്ല
Hernandez. Now it's Owen. Some resolute defending there. Van Nistelrooy. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Beckenbauer kept his eye on it, and he's there. This is Owen. Cruyff. Van Nistelrooy. Beckenbauer. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Atletico Mineiro looking to pass their way through. That's beautifully weighted. Just the goal. And Van Nistelrooy! Yes! And they are pulling clear here. Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
Well, we all know, Peter, that this is a team capable of breaking extremely quickly. The opposition should have been alive to the danger, but they fell into the trap.
Atletico Mineiro find a position of real strength now. Oh, that's a key interception. Aimed beyond the defence. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Owen. Maradona. Ruben Diaz spots it and intercepts.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
No foul, says the referee. And time is up. Oh, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish, having pulverised. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Atletico Mineiro.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. And already we're underway here. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
ഇവനൊന്നും നെറ്റില്ലാത്തയാണോ ഇതെന്താ ഇങ്ങനെ?
Hazard. Oh, this is a terrific run. Lovely feet. Cafu. And here's takes a shot. A real chance and a real let-off.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Cannavaro picks it up from the goal kick. Oh, it's Haaland. Oh, just skips. He's one-on-one. Haaland! Deftly away. And reclaimed it in a trice. And he's had a hit! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's a pretty loose pass. Adams cuts out the pass. Cruyff. Now, can they get him away? And he's got the beating. And the shots!
Eda.
Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Cristiano Ronaldo has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The
Give him a
gaffer
stone,
won't
man.
let him forget that.
Still goalless at the moment. Costa Curta. Kante spots it and intercepts. Haaland! Haaland! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Argentina with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Rice tries to clear. Atletico Mineiro are looking to go forward now. That has not gone well. That's been cut out, well played. And it's Kimmich. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
Now, you make it sound so simple. Probing pass. And the shots! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Nunez clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's their second corner of the game. Cruyff getting this one clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. The most accurate pass. Belletti. Belletti. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
There will be 1 minute
Haaland.
added time.
And he's quick to get it clear again. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. And it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And we are back underway. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Now it's Darwin. Beckenbauer cuts it out. Alexander-Arnold. Played into space. Forwards and with intent. Nicely shaped ball. Adams gets across to intercept that. That's just the goalkeeper to beat. A great chance! It's there! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
Atletico Mineiro have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Cruyff. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Your impression so far, Jim?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist, Peter, in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
He is through here.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And this is Messi. Great vision.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. Atletico Mineiro clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
That's very disappointing, it has to be said. The less said about that pass, the better. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nunez! And that is expertly dealt with. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. And the referee's come over. It's a red card. Argentina are down to 10 men.
Number 18, Darwin Núñez. Number 27, Serginho. Number 22, Hazard. Coming on the field, number 11, Bale. Number 8, De Bruyne. Number 4, Frank Lampard.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Adams wins the duel this time.
Oh, good read. He read that really well and stopped it. Argentina really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Just eases him off the ball. And that is as far as it goes. Atletico Mineiro have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The
everybody.
fans have pulled
Camaraderie.
out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Atletico Mineiro.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring
Yes,
showdown
sir.
here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, if you did just miss it, you're
Offside.
up and running already. Has a look and place it forward. 26th of May 2005, Istanbul, and one of the most famous of all famous comebacks in football. And this man was its utmost.
Well, come to think of it, Peter, he has a fair share of famous comebacks over his career, but if you think context, this has to be it.
3-0 down at half-time, and his header just after the break sparked that extraordinary miracle against one of Europe's finest teams, finest defences. It is, of course, the legend, the leader, that is Stevie G. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking for the run, and he was quick to react. Serginho. That's a cute ball. It's a pretty loose pass. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now it's Haaland. He's on it. Can he get away? There's the shot! Goal! Barcelona! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So we have the first goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Can he get it through? He's being urged to charge.
Gidelim maybe.
It's a goal! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Haaland. Atletico Mineiro are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, that's superb. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Can he finish? And he can clear it away. Good effort, and it is right on half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Atletico Mineiro really are lucky not to be down by more, Peter. The manager's going to have to come up with something a little special to lift these players. Otherwise, this one's as good as done.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
And that has put paid to that. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
He's gone for goal! He's missed, but not by that far.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Substitution.
Atletico Mineiro choosing to make the first change.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Can he get on the end of this? And he's intervened well there. Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And the lead is
Violin'e
extended
de
still
medio,
further.
Violin'e.
That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Number 6.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Karl-Heinz Rummenigge.
Forlan. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now, can they get him away? Oh, what has happened here? And the finish! Sticks it away!
Vidon.
And that really is so
impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Substitution in progress.
Time for a change in personnel. So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? That's a lovely, neat pass. Atletico Mineiro are making a change. Tries a shot! Really well taken goal. Right back in the game. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Number 24.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact.
Real chance! So close to drawing level.
Cristiano Ronaldo was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop.
Atletico Mineiro with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Great chance! And that could come back to haunt them.
Well, at least it's earned him a little applause from the boss. The finish was lacking, but everything else was pretty good.
Mbappe. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Now then, the ball's come loose.
Barcelona nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
6 added minutes has
And
been
here's
indicated.
Messi. Suarez receives it in a good... And Firmino! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. He's in a great position. Mbappe! That's really well cleared. And that is it. The equaliser just...
തോക്കൂല തോറ്റു
It is
കൊടുക്കില്ല
over. Atletico Mineiro
തോറ്റാലും
were
വെയിറ്റ്
involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways, but in the end they fell just short.
Hello
Effort
attendees, this is
unrewarded.
കറക്റ്റ് ഡിവിഷൻ ഡിവിഷൻ്റെ ഡിവിഷൻ 1 ഉള്ളവരെയാണ് അടിച്ച് ഏറ്റവും കളിച്ചത്. സ്ക്വാഡ് ഉണ്ടോ അല്ലേ? 1205 പറപ്പിച്ചാണ് കളിച്ചിട്ട് ഗാർഡ് വെച്ചിട്ടല്ലേ കഴിയുന്നത്. അപ്പോൾ 17,000 17,000 കിടക്കട്ടെ. ശരി ഗൈസ്, ഗുഡ് നൈറ്റ്.